Hey everyone, today I'm going to be getting ready and like, I'm just eating a cookie right now. And I'm just going to be using some new stuff that I got recently, along with some old stuff that I just already have and that I like. And to prime, I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover RX. And I already did like my skincare like a few hours ago. I feel like it looks kind of rough how the way I put primer on, but honestly, it isn't as rough as it looks. Like, I just kind of smooth it over my skin. And I am going to do face first just because, like, to me that's easier. And honestly, I'm going to be using a foundation that I've been using a lot lately, which is the Cover FX Power Play in the color G40. And I just put like a stripe on each half of my face. And I'm spraying my brush with this Aloe Vera Moisture Soothing Gel Mist. Just to add some moisture to this foundation. Not that it's super drying or anything, but how come? There we go. Because I was just looking a little too light for a second. The lighting might seem a little bit harsh in this video. I'm hoping that it isn't too bad. I'm right in front of my window. And there we go. And I always like the way this foundation looks. It always looks just really smooth and flawless. I'm gonna go in with a new concealer, which is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It says hydrating, but it's more of like a satin concealer, I would say, because it's not exactly matte, but it's not really like dewy either. And it does have the same level to me of coverage as the first one. Okay, now I'm going to set my under eyes. And I'm going to use this Milani Translucent Light Medium powder. And honestly, this concealer kind of sets itself, but at the same time, like, I'm afraid to just leave something and rely on it setting itself, because I have oily skin and watery eyes, and if I don't set my under eyes, they are going to look out there very fast. It's gonna like mess up my makeup. So I'd rather be safe and just like set my under eyes. Dang it, what the heck? I'm gonna use this Luxie brush, and it says Precision Foundation, but to me it works really good as a powder. It also does work really good as a concealer or foundation brush. I don't know how anyone doesn't make that weird face when they set their under eye concealer. Like, I've seen people not do it, but like, I don't know how. And I'm going to set the rest of my face lightly, but not very much, because this is a matte foundation and my skin is already kind of dry right now. And for my face, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Bayan. I tried to do like a tropical accent and it just was not going to happen. And this is what it looks like. It's like a tan color on the like warm side, but it's buildable. Like, I can use it in the winter right now, and I can already tell you I will be able to use it in the summer. And see, a light coat of bronzer, it makes all the difference. My favorite makeup product is bronzer, to be honest, because bronzer to me makes the most difference. Like, I feel like bronzer, like, you just look awake once you bronze. Like, you just look better. I don't know how to explain it. And for highlight, I'm going to use this AOA Studio Pow Lighter. And I'm going to take my highlight brush, which is where? Oh, here it is. The Luxie Tapered Highlight. And I'm going to take just what's on the cap. And see how that's already, this is a beautiful highlight. Like, if I wasn't afraid of making a mess on my desk every day, like, I would use this every single day because it is just gorgeous. But the packaging is not the greatest if you're not trying to make a big ass mess, which I don't think anyone's trying to make a big ass mess. I feel like it just tends to happen with that highlight. And I'm going to use the Beauty Bakery Stop and Smell the Rosé. I love these type of colors for the spring. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm in a spring mode right now. Like, I love spring and I can't wait for spring, and I'm just in love. I love spring. I'm gonna do my brows and come right back. I'm gonna use the NYX Precision Brow Pencil Micro Brow, and I've been liking a more natural brow recently. Here is my brows, and I like them. I'm just gonna get right into my makeup, and I'm going to I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Fenty eye primer. And I'm gonna put down a matte brow bone color, like a matte bone type color. And I'm going to take edges from the Jackie Aina palette. Pick more of Peaches and Dream from that, and a little bit of ginger from the Jackie Aina. And here's ginger. And that's it for the crease. And then for the lid, and I'm gonna take this Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the color Follow the Sun, and I'm gonna kind of cut the crease with that. About halfway. And then on the lid, I'm going to take the color Trust Issues. Which is kind of the same color. And I'm just going to do that to the other eye as well. I'm going to take my finger and pat that shadow on. and kind of pat that in the inner corner too. But you can see how it kind of creates that sharp cut lid. It doesn't have to be perfect because, like, that's not the point of the eye look, but and you could just kind of blend that edge with that color. And then on the very outer corner of that, I'm going to put a little bit of Duolas. And I'm going to take, because I thought in my head, I was like, I haven't used my Jackie Aina palette in a while, so I'm going to use that today. And I'm going to put that on the outer part, which is just like a little bit darker of a gold. So it isn't going to make a ton of difference, but it's just going to be a little bit of gradient. And on the lower lash line, I'm just going to take ginger and kind of smoke that underneath. And I'm going to take a little bit of edges and a little bit closer to the lash line. Because I want this to be a little bit more of a smoked out thing. And Trust Issues is also going to go in the inner corner because it'll look slightly different too, because it doesn't have that Stila shadow underneath, which will make it look more like of a different color. And I'm actually going to blend a little bit at the edges of everything. And I'm going to use this new eyeliner I got from Fenty Beauty. And it's in the color... What is the color? What is the color? I'm trying to find where it says the color name. Puppy Eyes with a Z at the end. And the packaging of this is really pretty. It's like a lilac and it says Fenty Beauty. And it has like kind of like a triangular type of shape. But I'm going to take that and put it I'm going to take a miniature little liner brush and you want the wing to be like sharp, but you want like the liner at the top to be a little bit smoked so that it's not exactly like, it's there, but it's not like a super harsh looking thing. And then I'm going to put on some lashes. And I'm going to use my favorite lashes, which are the AOA Studio 3D Foam Ink in the Brianna. Which, I know this girl named Brianna and I don't like her, so that kind of sucks that that's my favorite one, but whatever. And now I have my lashes on, which I feel like once you put the lashes on, the look is looking way better. And now I got my lashes on. I'm gonna do lips. And I'm gonna put on this Stila liquid lipstick in the color Venezia. And here's the finished makeup. And here's the finished makeup. And I just feel like it looks very spring-like and it makes me feel like spring, and I love this makeup look. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more videos from me, and I'll see you later. Bye.